What is up, my fellow Chibits? Today, I'm here to bring all of you my anime first impressions of Comet Lucifer. So this first episode just aired today, and it is a mech series. So, I'm gonna say right now, first episode, if you like mech series, you might like this episode or the series. But to be honest with all of you, I'm not really feeling this first episode, because a lot of the things I saw in this episode was very similar to many things I've seen before when it comes to some mech series. Like when I tried to get into other mech series, I saw a lot of similarities with how this first episode started. Like, main male character, he's not really that good with, you know, being a pilot. Like, he's not really a pilot of a big mech, or Gundam in a way. And all of a sudden, one day, he gets lucky, some form of mysterious robot or girl lands on top of him, which that happens in this episode. This girl comes out of nowhere, lands on him, turns into a crystal, he gets lucky, and then, because of coincidences, he goes underground, he eventually gets this super mech, and then that's kind of where the episode ends. So, by the, I guess, originality of the first episode, I'm gonna say it's not really that original. But besides that, though, the art style is gorgeous. Oh, I am a big fan of that art style of this first episode of Comet Lucifer. It was a really nice difference compared to some of the things I've seen. Like, the art style looked pretty nice. Like, the setting of it to the town, it was just so different from the normal settings you get. Like, I mean, I'm so used to high school settings, or maybe, like, some form of setting to where you have a big, tall skyscraper buildings, different things like that. But seeing, like, a setting that looked like an old English town, it looked like an English town in a way. Yeah, it looked like an English town, or something you would see off of Full Metal Alchemist. Like, the town reminded me somewhat of Full Metal Alchemist. Like, somehow the towns were made in Full Metal Alchemist. But, past that, okay? The thing is, okay, the first episode of Comet Lucifer, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm half and half for the series right now, because it has potential. It seems like it has potential to be a good series, because it comes down to how they execute the themes. But the way they did it in this first episode, I don't really know what to think, because it has promise. But for now, from what I'm seeing, it didn't have that much, I guess, to say oomph about it to where it makes me say, oh my fucking god, I need to see the next episode. It wasn't like that for me. I know there's probably going to be many that are going to look at this episode and are like, oh my god, this is amazing. But maybe it's just because I've never been a huge fan of mech series. That might be one of the main reasons here. But I will say this, however. Regardless of it not being that original, which it's kind of hard to be original nowadays anyways for any type of series, it was still fun to watch, but it was nothing impressive. It was a very average start to a series. Like I said, though, the animation and art looked really nice. Animation wasn't the best, but art was fucking great. Fucking awesome. And the music, it's fine. It suits the mech genre quite well, actually, when it comes to these type of series. I felt like the music, it wasn't nothing spectacular, but it was good enough to be able to say, like, oh, yep, it suits the series. So no comment really much on the music on that. But yeah, first episode impressions of Comet Lucifer. I just hope to see where the series' story is going to go. It really comes down to how the story goes in next week's episode, if it's able to pull out potential and be very good or not. Because right now, it just seems to be the same old I have seen. Even though I haven't watched a lot of mech series, it's starting off quite a bit like a lot of the mech series I have seen. So hopefully it dives into something really fucking great in the future. If any Chibit that's probably either A, read the manga or light novel, or this might be an anime original, if any Chibit can let me know, whatever original source this is from, does this dive in and change into something spectacular where it's like not the same as what you see from other series like this? Please someone let me know in the comments below, because I don't really know about that or not. But for now, it was average. If you like mech series and you want to watch a mech series, you might like the episode or the series. But for now, I don't know if I am going to review episode 2 or not. It really comes down to how it is next week and how the story is, if it drags me into wanting to watch more. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.